Hey everybody!
All right, hey everybody, we are back. Sorry if you're watching, we had some technical issues there. We lost the feed, so we're picking up where we left off here, continuing with Dungeons and Dragons Monday Night Mayhem, and we're in the middle of this fight here with the Valinar elves, and I think Finn was about to go, but Nate is taking control of him because Trip is having a computer issue.
Yes, Finn has suddenly become fearless.
All right, he doesn't care about money.
Let's see. Oh, double checking real quick. Did that air elemental slam really goodly?
Let's see. I was trying to see. Okay, so that first slam, it actually does not connect. He manages to dodge it.
Slam.
And he dodges the second as well. He's fast.
Yeah, very fast. Meanwhile, Mr. Air Elemental over here is going to start working on
Who?
Mr. I'm prone on the ground.
Gotcha. He's not prone.
Okay.
He slid off with the saddle and is standing.
Well, that means he is very dexterous.
Well, 17 on the dex check. He's got a +9.
All right, so let's work clockwise then and go with the guy on the left. Smack. Oh,
well, 11 is not going to do it.
No. What about 16?
Okay, so you're swinging at Tyreth.
Oh no!
This time, because you said you were working your way around.
Clockwise, just on the guy on the left until at least he goes down.
No, he dodges it.
Cursed elves and their slender builds.
All right,
well,
so
Finn, let's see. He heroically dives off the ship and, using his boots of flying, moves closer towards the elves, and before using his bonus action to become an air elemental. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, and I've been doing that wrong. Okay. So, after the air elemental goes,
roll a d6 or
Tyreth makes another attack.
Oh. How dare he!
And slashes the elemental.
Oh, the poor elemental.
And actually, I have to make up for some stuff last round.
Gasp.
So he crits it for 19.
I forget. Do air elementals have resistance against?
From non-magic weapons, which is not a problem for any of these guys.
Oh, excellent.
So last round, he actually made 3 more attacks.
Gasp. Smack. Smack. Smack.
How many attacks is he doing? What?
He missed an attack, I'm assuming, last turn, so he's just going to go ahead and throw that out there now.
Oh, okay.
During the last round, Tyreth had more actions to take than what he took.
So,
because I misread how something works.
Right.
Do they still do disadvantage on your other weapon? When you do two-handed weapons?
Oh, no. That's... okay. Then I'm just going to let that other one go because the air elemental would have been dead.
Goodbye, air elemental.
All right. So, well, actually, you know what? It's fair to say, because after the other air elemental went, he would have gone. So this one is dead.
Toast.
So welcome back, Trip.
Sorry. Yeah.
We had one question. I think Nate just played for you, but Were both the air elementals summoned, or was one you turned into one?
No, one is me.
That's what I
Mine
thought.
is mine was the first one that attacked. So I don't know if
The one on the right.
Oh,
The one on the right.
Yeah, the one on the right is me. Yep. Looks like they decimated the other one.
Yeah.
well, then I think we're missing an air elemental then.
It was just one air elemental and me.
Okay.
So
all
there are
right.
2 air elementals.
Total rather than
Total.
summon 2.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So
Sorry
everything's
if that was-
correct. Let's go with Finn himself is going. Oh no, Finn went because he attacked as the elemental, so it's actually Carv.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Now that
No
we got
worries.
that clarification, that helps.
Indeed.
Okay. But they just destroyed the other one?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The 3 of them basically focused it down.
All right. Fantastic.
In the live chat, Anthony says he found our new stream here and he's watching on his 40-inch smart TV. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Very cool.
Excellent.
Go action Carve, go.
Action Carv. That's his name. Action Jackson.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast. This wall's not gonna do any good at this point. So guess it's more useful when you're not in an open desert.
Are you sure?
Well, you know.
It's providing
So,
a nice breeze.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this dude on the far right.
So are you maintaining the concentration, or are you you're letting it go?
I'm letting it go because it's
Okay.
it's not going to be much use right now. I mean, it doesn't even help out Jeff or anything. He's not even behind it. So, so Hunter's Mark on the one on the right, and pow, shoot a couple times. See what happens.
Okay, so the one here, the one closest.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
And just a second.
While he's doing that, I have a question. You said they're worse on their horses. Are they getting? Do we know? Like, are they getting extra attacks or something on their horses? Or
Carv can answer you for that question because he has the feat they have.
oh,
Mounted combat.
what is okay,
Yeah.
Carv? What does it do? What does mounted combat give you?
I think you share the same saves and AC and stuff.
Well,
And
the
syndrome.
big one is you have advantage on attacks against foes who are not mounted and are smaller than the Valinar's mount.
Oh shit.
So if you are a medium creature, you are smaller than the Valinar's mount, and it gets advantage on every attack.
Gotcha.
So
Meanwhile,
Carv,
it can. The other thing is that if you try to target the mount, they can force you to target them instead.
right. So does Carv get Carv gets advantage when he attacks on his glide wing?
What size is the glide wing? And it only counts for I believe it only counts for melee attacks because it's the fact that the high ground advantage and you have a large animal helping.
Glide wings are medium beasts.
Yeah, so he would have, even so, he would only have advantage against small creatures.
Okay. Gotcha.
The main advantage for him is being able to protect his mount.
Yeah, hopefully it
Right.
didn't die.
Because he didn't have that with Darkwing, right?
Right. Because the other advantage is that if there's a spell that requires a saving throw that allows for a dex save, if the save is passed, the animal takes no damage. And
Cool.
even
So
if they fail, it takes half.
All right. Well, he just rolled a 27. That's great.
Nice.
They hit.
Well, yes, that's definitely going to hit.
All right, so that's 8 points of damage plus
I get him.
my.
Were you attacking
trying
the
to
one
do this.
close? You were attacking the one closest to you.
Yeah, I keep trying to do this on my Google Hangout screen or on screen, so it doesn't work. And then I get the 1d6 for my Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 1. Also, I got the. He's already hurt, right?
Yes.
Colossal, which is 1d8. All right, so that's 8 plus 7, so 15 so far. And let's see if I hit him again.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And he falls out of the saddle.
Pew, 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 for my people!
Nice.
Tolthus finally hits the ground.
Ah, fun.
This is where you're going to land?
Yes.
It's like right in the middle of the action.
He couldn't wait.
Oh, his wife
All
caught
right.
the Elven,
I believe so.
the other Valinor girl, woman.
Yeah, she also lands. She's up next.
Okay.
Or she's after Tyrith.
Okay. Well, let's
It'll be a brother
see.
and sister or a dual player maybe coming up.
Be cool.
Might as well clear the way for him. Let's go ahead and do the old tradition of rage, punch, and turn. So, let's see. Bonus action, rage. He lets go of the...
What have you got against interns?
The Valinor are known for having a lot of interns with them.
Yeah, it's how they get initiated.
Right. They're like, we're not going to pay you anything, and also you're going to become like an evil thing and possessed.
Oh, man. Let's see. Actually, I wonder if... Nah. All right, yes. He drops onto the steel sand and obviously embraces the Berserker rage, screaming at the top of his lungs to hopefully draw their attention to a worthy opponent, and adopts his Barbarian Rage using the bonus action and promptly starts swinging wildly with reckless attacks.
Yeah, well, okay then.
Indeed. So, Kerpunch. Ooh,
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Well, actually, just to see if it crit. Nope. Oh, well. Damage. 9. Let me go ahead and switch it over to advantage because raisins. Click. Kerpunch.
It's a good thing you decided to. 11 in the main roll. Ugh.
Alrighty. That'll do it for him with his 24 points of damage.
Very nice.
I'm helping.
I love that he actually had a squeaky voice like that.
You just need some oil.
Okay. So, alrighty. Tyrith moves
Yes.
up. Well, actually, I should say he leaps back onto his steed.
Ah, bastard.
Boink.
Like the Valinor don't ride bareback or practice such things.
Nope.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
That's not fair. Where does it say that life is fair? Where is that written? All right.
Yikes. This could start hurting.
Good.
All right.
Aha. Okay, so it's 5. Oh, wow, that second one actually didn't hit. Hooray. Oof, that one did, though. And that one. And that one, but not that one.
You hit, and you hit, and you hit, and you don't. All right.
All right.
Oh man, Taldus is surrounded. Jeez.
And
Taldus is gonna be a punching bag next time.
Nyath enters the fray.
Oh, there you go. Now you have a helper.
Well, if it's any consolation, during that entire onslaught, he only took a total of 16 damage. Ooh, good strike. Holy shit.
Okay, so
Well, yeah, you only take half damage, right, when you're in rage?
Yep.
That is a nice feat.
Absolutely.
the what was it? Somebody had figured out if you were the bear totem, dwarf, barbarian, they figured out like at some point you would effectively have something like 600 hit points.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Stupid.
Just because of taking half damage on pretty much every
yeah,
enemy.
if you were the hill dwarf barbarian with
Right.
totem, and you had the tough feat.
Right. It just ridiculous.
Yup. Swing, swing. Swing.
Okay. So her final blow rips this one from its horse and he's dead.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, Nayeth.
it's like watching a dance as she whirls the blades and just cuts him to ribbons.
She never liked that guy.
It was probably her best friend, actually.
I hope not.
Kalina.
All right.
Oh, sorry. And after she goes, Tyrith strikes at Tolthus again.
Good.
Well, he gets a bonus attack.
Okay, so take 4 more.
He's got something a little special.
Like a present
Legendary
for
action.
us.
He has something called legendary actions.
They're pretty great.
Are they all that? Are they different? Legendary actions, can they be different stuff?
They can be pretty much performed at any time after someone's turn.
So basically, you act, he acts. The next person acts, he acts. Yeah.
So he could do it after every single one of our turns?
No, there's a limit. He only gets so many around.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it means that he can do many more actions than a normal.
Yeah, it's an
would.
intended mechanic for bosses and whatnot.
Gotcha. Well, that is quite handy.
Ah, okay.
Right?
All right. So I know, what's his name? Triumph?
Tyrith.
Tyrith. So I know Tyrith had glimpsed me, but this dude, I'm trying to click on, I have the wrong thing on, sorry. This other dude does not know where Colleen is, right?
Right.
Okay.
And he never will.
Because I'm just going to go in the tent and go take a nap.
Well, I mean, actually, since they're both in melee range of me, you'd have sneak attack on both of them.
Sneak attack.
Oh, shit, that's true. Huh. I'm going to try to do something else, but perhaps. Anyway, well, so if I wanted to do something on that other dude, my magical ambush should apply, right? That you would have.
What do you mean?
Which is if you're hidden from a creature when you cast a spell, the creature has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that would make sense.
Oh, man. Throw a blight at that guy. That'd be great.
I just want to try this. I want to take a G one other time, and it didn't work. But since I can do the magical ambush and I'll have disadvantage, let me try to cast Hold Person on that one.
Ooh, nice.
And so he'll have disadvantage against this DC of 16.
Yeah, he'll have disadvantage. Remember, it'll be on the initial save. It's not going to. He's not going to have disadvantage on every save against it.
Yeah.
Just the initial.
All right, yeah, just the initial one. Right.
Okay. Just in case you had any reservations about doing that.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So it's Wisdom DC 16. So here we go. And he fails it.
Yes, I finally was successful with this spell.
So suddenly he stops moving.
Good.
Okay. And then Tolthus gets slashed again.
Good. Oh, my body. Woo! I didn't get struck.
Wait, while he's paralyzed, Telfus, pull his pants down.
I'll pull more than that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Well, there's
Suddenly
another
things got
hit,
dark.
that Telfus swings that way now. All right.
Finn.
That's you, Nate.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot Finn is gone. Fuck. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't have control of the air elemental, but if I did, he would move promptly right over here.
Oh,
By the way, in the chat, listeners made a suggestion. Can Finn summon some moles
Where is
or
it
crabs,
moving?
and they could dig a big sand pit where they
Here?
could fall into it?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's good. As long as he's in range of this guy.
yeah.
I assume because he's pretty much frozen solid, in essence, he would have advantage on this attack.
Yes. Yes.
Finn promptly slams the shit out of this guy for, 16 points. If the 22.
That does. 22
Slam!
points.
So 30 points total of Finn smashing damage.
Okay. Wow, with those 2 hits, that kills him. That's some pretty
Nice.
high damage hits.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay. And then Tultus gets hit. He gets swung at again.
My God, no.
I mean, certainly Tulthus is seeing how this guy is just whirling blades.
Right? He hasn't actually faced an opponent with such a fighting style, but he's heard of them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
like, finally, someone of my ability.
Carve.
By the way, have we determined that there's no way, right, to rescue these guys from what they're suffering?
Right, because I mean they've had their souls
anymore.
messed with. I mean, basically, short of going back and bargaining with that thing back there,
Nope.
you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't like that guy. So, guys, do you think before you actually kill him, maybe if we should just do non-lethal and let Nayef have the? I think since it's her brother, maybe she should be the one at least be able to have a last word to him and do the final blow. You know, if she wants to.
Yeah, it would be an honorable thing to do, so long as he doesn't try to run away.
Because she's been obviously helpful to us and acted with honor. So.
Yeah, I killed my tribe.
You know,
I highly doubt these 2 arrows are going to kill him anyway. He's not hurt yet, so
yeah, he hasn't even been hit.
hit yet.
God, you
Once
killed
we get
one
back-
already. You killed one already.
Once we at least hit him once, we'll worry about when he dies.
I'm saying when it gets to that point, yes. When it gets to that
Yeah.
point.
I'm cool with that. But I'm going to try to shoot him a couple times here with lethal damage. Whoa, and my hunter's mark is moved over to him.
Right.
Is it a hit?
He dodges it.
Wow.
Do that. And what about that?
Ooh, pew.
That one hits.
Okay.
Sink.
So
Oh, that was one off of being a crit.
So 7 points plus this. And oops, no, ignore that. 1d8, sorry. Got a little trigger happy there. So that's 10 so far. Plus I get plus 4 because he's humanoid. So 14 points.
Let me see here. Right.
Drew first blood for my the Blackclaw. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tolthus totally air high fives to Carv.
That's what I'll yell whenever I hit him. For the Blackclaw.
You can't dodge all of them.
Yes, I can. No.
Kalina will make a bet with Talthus. How many times do you think Carv will yell for the Blackclaw during this fight?
And so here comes another whirling blade from the Valinar.
No.
You managed to get out of the way of that one.
Thank God.
Yay, Talthus.
It is not his day to be Ginsued, that's for sure.
Oh, I got a battle plan, but from Trip, by the way. So for next time, I guess if we're still in the round. But
Oh yeah, on Facebook. Yeah. All right. Well, seeing as how well the first wave of assault went, he is definitely going to continue his surge to victory and hopefully pummeling this guy into unconsciousness. Using reckless attacks. Smash. 19 hit.
Barely.
Yes. Ha ha. Smash. Smash. Oh, smash. Following up with a good double punch from his super awesome gauntlet gifted to him by the king, he will now attempt to offhand power punch. Punch. Oh, yeah! That is what I'm talking about.
Is he looking hurt at all?
He's not as bad as you would think from taking those kinds of hits.
Oh.
Anthony has a question in the chat. Probably, Thomas, you can probably answer this. He thought Finn, as a druid, could summon any creature. I thought it's only certain ones and it increases by level. Is that right? Or
it depends on the spell. The spell lists what he can and can't summon based on the level of the spell, and it says how many creatures of each type he can call out.
Right, but he can't like just summon any creature that's ever existed, basically, in the world.
No. They've taken that away from the summoning spells.
Oh, they used to be able to do that. You could do anything.
Pretty much. It would give a challenge rating, and you could summon anything of that challenge rating.
Yeah, especially conjurers. They could summon tons of stuff. It was just called monster summoning, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. And the thing is that it didn't require any kind of concentration, so they could basically just be calling up new things every round, and until they've just got a flood. On the battlefield.
All right, thank you. There's your answer, Anthony. Thanks for the question.
All right. So, let's see here.
Oh.
Okay.
was that him reacting to getting hit?
That was him getting hit and then trying to dodge.
Okay.
Right. And Nyath advances.
Now here we go, brother and sister.
Right, nothing like settling familial disputes.
Okay, so
It's Jerry Springer time. Jerry.
Mom always gave you more dessert.
All right.
Damn, she got in some whoopings.
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
Shring, shring, shring.
Maybe too good.
Gasp.
Like an aberration good. No,
Oh boy.
You can never be too sure.
That's a title of Carv's book, right? Everyone's an aberration.
Everyone's an aberration.
I see
we don't know
aberrations.
what's under that loincloth.
That's Talthus' book, yes.
Under the loincloth.
Definitely a few
Story
of
of
those
Talthus.
scimitar strikes draw blood as she strikes at him. All right. Kalina.
Okay. We should all buy. Anybody who's watching live, you can come up with some book titles for each of our characters' autobiographies. I think Kalina's might be flirting with danger or something, maybe. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. All right. I guess we'll finally attack now instead of doing spells.
Wait. How I Tank, the Ekimon story.
Perfect. All right. She, you know what? Okay, never mind. She's going to do it from here. She's going to shoot her short bow.
Rogues do it from behind.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure there's a shirt with that.
Yeah, it's got to be right.
I'm certain I've seen it.
Right.
All right. Oh, good God.
Yeah, no.
Dude, my rolls. Okay, I got to stop playing the strange, I think, because it just is contaminated. Every
Roll
roll
again,
I-
you have advantage.
Because
I don't have advantage.
No, she doesn't have advantage. He knows she's there.
And that was only
I'm
that's only for spells.
Sorry, I'm with the surprise attack and sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
All right, Finn.
Okay, Finn.
Oh, wait. Let me, here was Finn. Sorry, here was Tripp's thing. He says, "When I got knocked out of form, is he? Oh, is he still his form though?
Yeah.
No, he's still in this form.
Okay, never mind. Then you don't have to do this. Then just keep doing what you're doing, I guess.
Keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Go for the plan.
Yes, he's going to air elemental himself right behind. Let's see, the Valinar who is currently engaged with Nyath.
Right. Before.
Oh, you Anthony in
go.
the chat says now Nate is making noises like Curly from the Three Stooges.
Oh, really?
When you were dodging, I think probably.
Oh, yeah. Was he swinging at me or his sister?
No, he's swinging at Nyath.
Oh.
Okay.
So how high is Carv off the ground, Marks?
Out of sword range.
Well, I'm trying to create an image for the audience.
Okay.
You know, like you do in the Strange.
A little higher than tents. So
The tents.
yeah, at
Okay.
least 5 feet or more, or 6 feet above the tents.
Okay, so now Finn goes ahead and moves over.
Ah, good. Yes. He is going to go ahead and do what an air elemental does best and use mighty gusts of wind to knock the wind out of him. Smack. Yeah, just like that. For some reason, it didn't roll. That's weird. I'm good. Oh, there he
there we
goes. Nope, never mind.
Click forcefully. Okay, so
For 18 points of damage.
the first one definitely misses. Second one hits though.
Smash.
And slash number 2.
No, leave her alone.
Again at Nyath.
No.
But how is Naya looking? Like she's still holding her own, okay? In terms of.
Oh yeah, she looks like she's holding up just fine.
It's like this is nothing.
All right,
We almost
Carv.
kicked your ass when we were little. Carv of the Blackclaw, it's your turn.
Oops. Yep.
He's
He's
positioning
falling
himself.
off.
Lost my steed for a second. All right,
Okay.
so I'm gonna shoot a couple more arrows at him.
Okay.
As I spiral around. Boom. Missed probably.
Yeah, that's a miss. That's a hit.
All right. All right, so 7 plus this plus that. And
Okay.
another plus 4. So
So
14.
let's, yes.
Okay. And here comes another swing of the double scimitar. Oh,
He's good at the bobbing, but he's not good at the weaving.
He zigged when he should have zagged.
okay.
Was that against her again?
Yes.
Is she hurting pretty bad?
She seems okay.
So again, for the audience, basically, so these two elves who are brother and sister are like these scimitars are just like wheeling through the air at each other, basically, right?
Yeah, you're basically seeing blood fly from both of them as they're cutting into each other.
Do they both have dual scimitars?
She is wielding a scimitar in each hand. He has a double scimitar, which is basically think of like the double lightsaber blade from Darth Maul, but with scimitar blades at either end.
Oh, cool.
That's a scary thought.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it
he's
is.
basically, he's twirling that in the air and then bringing strikes down with it.
So folks, picture the Obi-Wan Darth Maul lightsaber duel at the end of Phantom Menace between these two. Which I still think is probably the best lightsaber battle that exists in Star Wars.
With Hobbit shooting arrows at him, and
Right. With Frodo
Right.
on a flying dragon shooting arrows.
and Tulfus is like
Transformer Optimus Prime.
exactly. Easy to
I don't
picture.
know who Kalina would be. I'm not sure who Kalina would be in terms of another movie, but
You can just be
Katniss could be remarks. You're right.
yeah.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking. I'm blanking on the name at the moment.
What property or movie? Or
Lord of the Rings.
fuck. Eowyn or
No,
or
but,
Arwen?
I mean-
Arwen?
Arwen.
Oh
Arwen.
yeah, she
Yeah,
Arwen.
yeah.
Because she was an elf. Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take that.
So, all right.
Troop returns.
Dolphus.
Good. Well, hopefully to go ahead and rearrange his tact of attack. Start roaring, "Face me, you foul cretin! Finish the job you started! Test your mettle against the avatar of war!" And promptly start punching once more. With
For a brief
reckless
moment, you sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger during that.
Well, he is the Terminator, after
And then he said, "Get to the airship."
Up and down! Up and down! Smack. Ooh, yes.
And I know you're recklessly attacking.
Oh,
so.
yes.
By the way, so welcome back, Trip. I just read the message from Trip. I've called my computer off and deleted all non-essential files. I thought I was going to say I've deleted all the porn.
I said non-essential, Jeff. Non-essential.
Non-essential. Yes. Key difference.
Not the collection. No, I have no collection.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I'm not going to visit you then, I guess. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
You know what, Jeff? I'm not truly eager for you to come over and share my porn. You can get your own.
And so
The computer will
two
be able
more
to think
blade
afterwards.
strikes sink into Nyath.
No!
No.
She looking pretty bad.
She's not looking terrible. I mean, she's still
Holding her own.
still standing. I mean, she's bleeding, and her garments are slashed in places, but she's still fighting.
All right.
Good. A warrior's heart. I wonder if it tastes like one.
Oh, God. By the way, Trip, we were just before you joined back on, we were all, for some reason, relating who our characters would be like from other properties. Like,
Oh,
Carv would be like Frodo, and I don't know who would Finn be, like from another movie or.
Gosh, let me think on that.
right.
Yeah. Anyway, let's keep playing, but let me think.
Kalina.
Oh shit! Oh, so don't pay attention to the turn order. Oh no, I was watching the feed. The feed's delayed. That was my problem. Well, no, because on the feed,
she slashes him once, but her other two strikes are wide.
Damn.
He manages to deflect them.
all right. Well, so Kalina's seeing Nyath here, getting slashed a bunch. She's gonna run up, and actually go into melee range. And slash out with her rapier. Ah, finally a good roll.
Nice.
That will hit.
And then sneak attack, right? Because she Naia's there. She's
Oh yeah. Well, and Tolthus and the air elemental. I mean, take your pick.
There we go. So, all right. So she gets in 24 damage.
Ooh, good.
Very nice.
Thin blade slips up into the armor, and he lets out a howl of pain as the blade sinks in.
Gotcha.
All right.
And he still makes a slash at his sister.
Man, he is like determined to just go after his sister.
He is.
Well, he may know something that you don't. So
That she's an aberration.
We defeat the guy, and then Rukon slips out of her. I'll be like,
Uh-oh. Or unless he kills her somehow that helps him become even more powerful evil or something. We better not let her die.
could be.
well, no. I mean, not necessarily anything like that. It's do what you would do.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
that's why I ran up. I don't want her to. Yeah, I don't want her to die anyway.
Yeah, I mean consider for a moment that these two have probably been sparring against each other, since they were very little. They probably know each other's fighting style.
Right.
Mm.
Okay.
Undo the screen share again. Like turn it off and back on. We're getting it's frozen for me. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But I guess it's Finn up now.
Click.
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
Finn.
Yeah. So, wow. So, in my air elemental form, I haven't taken any damage yet.
No, not yet.
Wow. I was
The,
just expecting to come back and be wiped out, and
Well,
Oh,
they focused the wrong elemental.
Yeah.
Yup.
All right. So, since this guy is surrounded, I'm not going to do the whirlwind attack. I'm just going to do 2 slams.
Yeah, since you would you would have to engulf a party member to manage it.
Right. So
That
it looks like a 23 would hit for 10, but probably 13 does not.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. So 1
Okay.
slam. Is anybody almost dead or anything?
Carv.
Carv is? I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm joking.
And then Tyrith takes a strike at Kalina.
No.
And gets the worst roll he
Yeah,
has
what a
had all
shitty roll.
night,
Haha.
even with advantage.
Yep.
She nimbly dodges out of the way.
Seriously.
All right.
So,
Um,
Carv.
Still spiraling around. Gonna shoot off a couple more arrows.
You only see a black screen?
Yep.
That's so weird.
So maybe
It's-
after next. Maybe after next turn.
Is that critical?
That is a critical.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Sweet. What's a critical do?
So,
in fifth edition?
You roll double the dice. So
It already did it for you.
it did that automatically on that, but all your other dice you roll 2 of instead of 1.
Oh, okay. So bam, 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 bam.
Okay, so
So that's
6, 9, so that's 15 plus 9, so 24.
and my +4 against humanoids.
Oh, so 28, right?
Nice.
That arrow
Blackclaw!
sinks deep into his chest.
Oh, by the way, so talking about who different characters would be, in the chat, Lister's mate said Somnus would be Captain Kirk. I guess because you're the captain of all of us. I guess is the
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
And I would be Bones because Finn has a boner all the time.
Oh God!
I'm just kidding. That's
Yeah, I don't think that's why Bones got his name.
what.
I personally would have gone with Picard for me, but okay.
Well, but Anthony's like more. He loves all Star Trek, I think, but classic is his favorite. So that's why he went
Okay,
with him.
okay.
Cool.
I
All
would go with
right.
Picard as
So again, a blade comes whistling at Kalina.
Ooh, so I successfully took his attention off of thing. That was kind of my plan. Off of Anaya.
Nice.
Well, you take 10.
Oh, but no, I take half, right? Because I have what's
Uncanny Dodge.
Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. And Tolthus.
Let's see. Well, he has obviously ignored his war taunt, so you know what? This infuriates him, and thus he will punch with more reckless attacks. Punch. Punch. And then another punch. 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 And then another offhand punch. Punch. Punch.
It was like
punching.
deep high.
Punch, punch, punch.
And he topples from the saddle.
Oh,
Tumbles off the horse.
It was the old up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
BA select star.
Yeah.
But like we said, though, that we were non-lethal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he is.
Pretty bad shape.
Yeah, he's roughed up pretty good.
Right.
Okay.
Then my glide wing comes down and goes, "Carv." No, I'm teasing.
All right. So out of an ish here.
All right.
All right. Well, so I'm just gonna wait to see, Nyath does something there.
Nyath simply, walks up to him and says quietly in Elven, "I grant you peace." And she basically takes the scimitars and beheads him.
Ooh. What was it like in Star Wars Episode 3 when Anakin beheads Count Dooku?
Kind of.
That was a badass scene.
Yeah, right?
And Carv yells, "For the black
For the Blackclaw!
Legend.
After this, do we all become honorary members?
So, Carv, are you coming down to land?
Yeah, that's where I land. Right. Where I move
Okay.
myself.
She steps away, out here, away from the group, and turns to face Carv, with the scimitars. Do we have unfinished business?
Ooh.
Carv is chopping off the guy's hands and painting them black and mounting them on a necklace around his neck. Black claws for vengeance.
No, I don't. I think you definitely proven that you did not take part in that massacre.
Okay. She says, then I will take our fallen and return to our lands.
Finn changes into his regular form and steps up to Carv and whispers in his ear, "Ask for her number. You need to reproduce."
There is one more thing. We need to recreate the Blackclaw. Our bloodlines can merge. It's poetic.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Well, Kalina will tell her, like, "Woo, boy, man, if you see him naked, he's got a
huge black claw.
claw."
Ugh.
So she basically brings the steeds together and begins basically tethering the bodies to the horses so that she can lead them back to Valinar territory.
Can we look at their bodies to see if there's any strangeness about them?
I mean, certainly you can examine them. I mean, as she's getting them collected. I mean, there doesn't appear to be anything unusual about them. Yeah, as far as you can tell, I mean, they look normal. But
I look at their possessions to see if there's any precious metals that need protection.
And Kalina wants to look in the tents to see what's in there.
Well,
Yeah, what about this main guy's sword?
Well, actually, go ahead.
Nyath actually holds out the double scimitar to Carv.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you lift it?
Technically, yes, because scimitars are light weapons. So it's not I mean, it's a little heavier than normal scimitars, and it would take some training to actually learn how to use it. You are not proficient in it.
Yes.
So, you know,
So
it will take some time, and you probably need somebody to show you how to actually use it.
Is it like an exotic weapon or something?
Yes.
It's a weapon.
Essentially. Valinar elves are all trained in it because it's part of the things that they train in. Unlike normal elves, they aren't proficient in long swords. They have the scimitar and the double scimitar. And they don't get long bows, they get short bows because those are the most useful when shooting from horseback.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Is it magical?
Oh,
Do I
it's
know? Magical.
yeah, it is magical. But
Oh.
that's something that's pretty easy to guess since, in fact, probably most of their blades, if not all of them, were magical. Because you watched them rip through the air elemental like it was nothing.
Yeah.
As if it was paper.
So we'll grab those up and get them checked out.
Well, they
They might
won't be
get step
needing
on
these anymore.
them and hurt themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're taking them, I mean, she says, the dead have no need.
It's true. It's true.
Oh yeah, they have no need. We do. We're trying to save a group of people. So
Well, they got
We'll
in their
take
tents.
of course, let's check out their tent.
The tents have dead halflings.
Oh.
Well, Kalina will look at it and be like, "Oh man."
Wait, how long have they been dead?
She'll tell Carv not to go in there.
A little while. This tent and this tent, between them, have probably 10 dead halflings.
Ooh. I guess an estimate of decomposition would be like maybe a week or
A week or more.
Damn.
Those bastards.
Yeah, I mean, I could reincarnate one, but they may not come back as the same thing. So I don't know.
And they have to be willing.
True.
Yeah,
And they might not be.
they may not. Right. Okay.
So,
Well,
I mean,
Nyath looks to you all and says, I wish you the best in your endeavors. Perhaps
Dude,
we'll
that's
meet again.
Thank you.
definitely.
Same to you. We may call on you when we need to save the world pretty soon.
yeah, we might really need your help very soon. Are you sure you want to run off so fast?
I will welcome a challenge.
Oh, this will be a big challenge.
Do we have another pair of sending stones by chance?
Oh yeah, we need a way to reach her.
Well, didn't we just buy it? No, what did we do? We gave one to Serianna, right? Is what we did.
Right.
So we still have, another set.
We have one pair left, but I thought maybe we were going to keep that for ourselves or something.
I mean, we can always go back and buy some more.
Yeah,
It's true. It's just 500 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Well, to have on call another hero would be useful.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can give her one. Sure.
Well, is there a place for us to call you?
Or by speaker post.
I think for the next little while, I will probably be in Ter Shantra. Or Shantara.
Okay. I don't know. If she can tell us where we can get in touch with her, that's probably fine. But either way, what do you guys think? Do y'all want to give her a sending stone, or? I'm fine with it. I mean, we could use an extra hand, and for 500 gold pieces, that seems like a good investment.
Good investment.
Well, like, and here I'll bring you over to the map so you can see what she's talking about. And you know, you can, knowing the name, you'd be able to look at Cyrus's charts to be able to see where it is. So if you go down to Valinar, at the edge of the Blade Desert, right here.
Yep.
Ter Shantara.
Oh.
What do we know about that place?
It's a Valinar stronghold. I mean, that's pretty much what you know about it. It's a fort.
We call her and some buddies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have like an army helping us at the end.
We might need
No,
it.
the sending stones are 2-way, right? I mean, obviously they can only be used once per day, but
Right. Basically, you can send a message and the other person can respond.
Right.
okay.
And it's
What about,
140 characters. And
What about vice versa?
Including hashtags.
Yeah.
And of course there is the whole speaker post system as well.
True.
How does a speaker post work?
It's like a telegraph station. Essentially, House Civis, the gnomes of House Civis, run the speaker posts, and so it's you basically go in, you tell the gnome, write out what you want the gnome to transfer to the other station, and they speak into a special stone that transmits it to another speaker post location, pretty much anywhere in Corvair.
Very cool.
Right? Yeah. Basically, the closest thing that would be an equivalent would be like a telegraph station.
Right. So she's taking the horses with her, yes?
Yes.
Okay, great.
She's using that to carry the bodies of the fallen, so
Sure.
that she can take them back.
Sounds good.
Not to mention, probably none of them would let you ride them.
Right.
Yeah.
We'd have a hell of a time getting them on the airship, and then they might jump off anyway.
So, getting back on board the Azure Wind, the next question is, what do you want to do?
Ooh, well, I know there's a Dolgaunt out there that needs an ass kicking.
That's true.
Seems to come up kind of often lately, actually.
He's gone unchecked for too long. We don't know what he's up to.
And I'm sure that worries you.
Just a bit.
We don't know where he's at, though, right?
No, you don't.
Yeah, we really don't.
It's a big, wide world out there.
Indeed. And although we do have friends attempting to track him, they, it can't always be fruitful.
Right. Yeah. Like this. There's a little bit of ground to cover,
Yeah, just a bit. I mean, it only takes, 173 miles from New Seer to Starlisker?
Right.
Well, I guess the main other thing is, we could go and see what Irtan is up to. I mean, we know that he's probably hiring mercenaries, gathering forces. We could,
Or at least trying to. And we do have Halden over there trying to keep tabs on things.
right. We
Yeah.
could go back to Sharn and see, what Halden has done. And
What? And Kalina, sorry, I had to step away for a second.
no worries.
You can't see me because I'm screen sharing now because Nate's wasn't working, I guess. I don't think.
Really? It's so weird. It's coming through on my screen for the Google Hangouts.
Yeah, no,
is
when I
it for
click on it,
anybody else?
I can't see anything except your icon.
It's so weird.
But anyway, Kalina definitely wanted to go to the Tandamar Plains. Is that what they're called, I think?
Tantamar is a
Tantamar.
city up in the
Tantamar.
Lazar Principalities.
Right, because that's which is north of us here. Because that's where
Oh, okay, yeah.
they said her mother might be.
Well, basically there was talk that
Servants had went there, basically.
servants of the house showed up there shortly after the day of mourning.
Right.
And so there might have been a member, like a family member of the house there, because the servants generally wouldn't have been just out of the country, without being with someone who was part of the family.
Right. So anyway, there might be a clue there. We're in the Talenta Plains now, right?
You're in the Blade Desert. Which is kind of south of the Talenta Plains. You're along the edge of the plains in the Blade Desert.
Right. And how do you say it? The Hussar Principalities?
Lazar Principalities, yeah.
Lazar? Okay. Which is, folks, if you're watching, it's up here on the northeast here, where like a bunch of islands are around it. Kind of
You know what? How close is the... I know you said there was like a big halfling city or something.
Gatherhold.
Gatherhold, is that anywhere close by?
At the edge of Lake Sear.
Okay, because I know it's a sad thing to do, but really I think a proper thing to do. We could take all the bodies to Gatherhold, so at least they can be, put where.
Well, the Valinor bodies?
No. All the
Halfling
halfling bodies, like the 10 halfling
I
bodies,
see.
and the.
Yeah. I mean, you could take those to Gatherhold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Might be nice for us to do on the way, and also at Gatherhold we could briefly rest up maybe, and I don't know if we want somebody to look at these weapons or not because they may think they're horrific, awful things there, but I don't know.
Weapons
Maybe
are
not
weapons.
there.
Weapons are weapons. Okay. What do you think about that, Jeff? Kalina,
before I answer that, out of character, Nate, could you actually try exiting roll 20, coming back in? And
Definitely.
No, I mean, obviously, it's certainly Kalina's fine with
Yeah.
it. If Carv wants to do that to honor his dead, and then we can. Then she's going to want to head off to the principalities.
Yeah, if that's cool, let's do that. And halflings enjoy a good brew, so
That's true.
right.
Okay.
Mayhaps told this was a halfling in another life.
And Finn enjoys feeling tall.
Let me get steel boots.
Just right on top of Solvus' shoulders all the time.
Right.
So
I'm above you all.
you're heading to Gatherhold.
What do you
Correct?
guys think? Yes? Yes.
Sure.
Correct.
Okay. On the way to Gatherhold, you get a sending stone message.
Oh, our first one, I think.
Yeah.
What's the ringtone sound like?
Dun, 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 dun.
It sounds like red alert, red alert.
It's from Jameson.
Oh.
Okay. He says, you guys need to get back to Sharn and talk to Enmore.
Uh-oh. And more found out something, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let's agree because we've only sent like one sentence, basically, right?
Right. More or less. It's
I want to say, can we ask? my suggestion is they ask him if he can send more details via speaker post, so we don't have to just this one stupid sentence thing.
Okay. Yeah, and in Gatherhold, there would be a speaker post.
So how about we
solution.
send? How about we send that? Like, send more info via speaker post and Gatherhold.
Okay. Yeah. We can do that.
But okay. Hashtag contact again immediately if imminent danger.
How could he do that?
I know.
Until the next day.
Exactly. It'll be the next
How much
day.
time are we going to lose if we go to Gatherhold and do that?
Well, you're actually kind of going back towards Sharn that way.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
just
it's
Okay.
tell
yeah,
him.
negligible deviation.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
On our way, send message to. Yeah. What he
Okay.
said.
So you arrive at Gatherhold and you hand off the bodies of the dead to the priests of the sovereign host in Gatherhold.
I'll make sure to tell him the tale of how the last survivor of the Blackclaw with his allies and the Valinor elf killed these bad guys.
Yes.
Avenged the Blackclaw.
Kalina will talk up. Kalina will talk up how amazing and brave Carv was and make him like the hero of the thing.
Yes. and I'll just do like a very low hum. Legend. Legend. He's a legend.
Kalina will say, "You might even call him the Legend of Tomorrow."
Why? What's happening?
Please
then?
don't call me a hero. Just call me a legend.
Yes.
So, in Gatherhold, you do stop by the speaker post station, and you collect your letter. Jameson says, Enmore has gotten some strange letters. And on top of that, he says that Serianna is missing.
Oh,
He's not sure where she's gone. She didn't say anything about leaving, but she's not there, and he's something about the letters concerns him. He didn't go into details.
well, that's
Okay.
not good.
All right.
Sounds like we better jet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kalina, I definitely want us to check up on things with your mom, but at the same time, do you feel we should head on back right away?
Yes, no, that is a bummer. But say no more. A beautiful woman's in danger. We must rescue her.
Mom, who's that?
All right.
Priorities.
Yes.
Well, no, I mean she does really want to go to the other thing, but I mean Serianna's obviously been like, she would consider probably their greatest ally, you know. So
Yeah, she's been like
Right.
the sugar mama.
Right.
Oh my gosh, if she disappears, who's going to pay for the ship?
Yeah. Oh, I also see if there's a mage in town that can give us a 5-minute inspection of the magic weapons. And
Yeah,
if we
there's-
have no time, we'll just go.
There's
Yeah.
there's a Cannith artificer
Okay.
in town, and so tell this is my people.
Right.
All right.
So he's able to take a look at it, and he says, they're all magical weapons. I mean, they're all basically +1 scimitars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
like 4+1 scimitars or something like that.
well, each and of course the double-bladed scimitar is both ends of the weapon are +1.
Oh,
It would have
Cool.
to be enchanted separately.
swanky.
So
Nice.
Cool.
Yep.
alrighty.
Alrighty.
So aside from that, and then that doesn't take much time. He can take a
Yeah.
look over them pretty easy.
Sounds good.
All right. Because the nice thing about the Artificer, at least the new one, they can do that without having to cast a spell or even use materials.
Nice.
They can just
Good.
do it.
Good.
So, heading back to Sharn.
Yep.
Sounds like that's
Yep.
what we're doing.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Turbo engines.
So,
Kit,
Speed ahead.
pursuit mode.
Oh,
All right,
Alrighty.
I'll really watch those Knight Rider every like Wednesday, a bunch of them. So I've been watching a lot of Knight Rider again.
alrighty. And back to Sharn we go.
Cool.
And I assume we were going to Inmore's place.
One would expect you'd be headed to Underlook.
So I'm the one sharing now. Is that middle wards, lower wards?
It's middle wards. Should
ping
be middle Dura.
Can you ping it for me?
Oh goodness, hang on. Sorry, I was fixing some other stuff here. So
Underlook?
yeah,
I meant to say this, but with the
Right
Artificer, do you guys want to see if he has a pair of Sending Stones and just trade one of the +1 scimitars? Seems like it'd be an equal exchange. Aren't they both like around 500?
well, yeah, but he's not going to pay you full price for
Right.
the magic items because he has to sell them.
You could
Of
probably
course.
trade it in and then just, pay less.
Yeah, I don't know. Do we need Sending Stones right now?
I mean, it would be
Well,
good.
we can
to
get them
have
here in
them.
Sharn, obviously, right?
That's-
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
you're going to be
no.
back in Sharn soon enough, and
Let's
that's
do that.
easy to do.
Yeah.
So you make it to Enmore's office, and he's there. And he's like, "Oh, good, you're here. Excellent. Come in." He gets you guys inside. He says, "I'm glad Jameson was able to get in touch with you quickly. I don't quite get what's going on. Normally, before Serianna has gone anywhere, she's given me a set of instructions, but she didn't do that this time. And nobody's answering the door up at the estate. I've been debating breaking in, but I haven't done that yet."
Oh, screw that. Oh, screw that. We'll go break in right now.
Guys, didn't we give Serianna a Sending Stone?
We
You
did.
did.
Yeah, I mean, we can see if she'll answer.
Okay, sure.
Now-
But I'm totally still breaking in.
We need to make sure she's safe.
This is also our chance to get some answers.
I went to the grocery store. You broke into my house? No.
We
Fine,
can
we
just-
we just went through your underwear drawer. Don't worry about it. Finn has some panties.
Smells of honeysuckle and lemons. And custard pie. I don't know.
All right.
All right. That's
So the other thing is that she disappears, and these turn up, and he holds up some letters.
okay.
Ooh, have you guys been sending love letters to each other anymore?
He says, "I didn't write these, and neither did she. I don't know
Oh.
who did."
Uh-oh. Let's check them out.
What's written on them?
So he opens up the letters and he lays them out. Now, the first one is just a letter. The second one is actually like a hand-drawn map. The first one says it actually has all of your names except Carv.
Hey.
Nobody cares about Carv.
Well,
It
they obviously didn't
includes,
see it.
Just kidding.
for whatever reason, Carv's name isn't there.
Does it have the
And-
warlock's name?
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
And it says that you need to be here tomorrow at noon. and it says follow the map.
Huh. Does it have Echelon's name on it, or just the three of us?
No, his name isn't on it, and neither is Carv's.
Interesting.
Where's the map showing? Do we know what it is?
Mallion's Gate.
Is that in Sharn? Do we know what that is?
Oh, it's in Sharn. It's in the lower wards.
Yep.
It's
a dangerous
over
area?
here.
Yep. Top top left.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious. Mayhaps.
You can probably read the text on Mallion's Gate.
Yes.
Goblinoid tenements. Goblinoids are the least of the things in there. Mallion's Gate is a place the Sharn Watch doesn't go.
For good reason.
For good reason. It's almost like a little piece of Droam in Sharn. All sorts of things live in that district that are not human, some not even humanoid.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I'm not mistaken, what was it? Manticores have been seen sometimes in there.
There is a Medusa there that is kind of unofficial mayor of the district.
That's great.
I bet she has lovely statues around her place.
She probably sits around stoned all the time.
Oh boy. So the letter said Kalina told us and Finn need to be in this place.
Yes.
Is that all it said?
At noon.
Obviously, this letter is from someone who either has no idea Carv exists or just doesn't care.
Is that all the letter said?
That's all it says, and it has a map, and then there's the map.
Now, is
it a path through Mallion's Gate?
Kalina ask anymore. Do you is this in Serianna's hand? Do you recognize his writing?
It's not her handwriting. I've seen her handwriting.
Well, looking at the handwriting, is it messy at all, or not? Like, is it not used to writing in a script we could understand?
No. I mean, it obviously, you don't know whose penmanship it is. You don't recall having seen any examples like this before.
Right. But does it, I guess, look scribbled almost? No, it doesn't look like it was hastily written, or scrawled. I mean, clearly, whoever wrote it knows the language, and it wasn't like it's not childhood scrawl trying to. Okay, that's good. Helps narrow it down.
And more. Sorry, go ahead, Carv.
Are there any allies or enemies that have never met me and might know that Ekimon left?
Oh, plenty. There's plenty, yeah. Enmar, do you feel Serianna may have been kidnapped?
I didn't see anything at the estate that it would indicate that there was any kind of a struggle. Nothing looked out of place. Not to mention, trying to nab somebody in Platinum Heights.
Extremely difficult.
And that's not a small undertaking by any stretch.
You said she almost never leaves the place, but has she ever gone? You said she has made trips other places sometimes?
Yeah, she does. She has made trips other places, certainly. But like I said, generally she tells me if she's going to go, because generally she has some sort of task for me to do while she's away.
Have you heard anything about Kaimatheth since we've been gone?
Nothing solid. I've heard whispers here and there that he might be in the city somewhere.
Are there any other letters? You had mentioned there were like a few letters, but I didn't know if this was basically the gist.
He said I should have been clearer. A pair of letters, the map and the request for you guys to turn up in Mallion's Gate, at this location.
Okay. Where's the location at? Like, is it a marketplace, a gate, a tavern?
The map doesn't say.
Mm.
And you know, Enmore's like, you know, I've been in a lot of places, but I don't go into Mallion's Gate if I can avoid it. I couldn't really say that I'm an expert on what's in there.
Have you ever been there?
I have, sparingly, and when somebody really needed an ass kicking.
Any tips for us on to not get into trouble?
Hide yourselves well.
Oh, I'm great at that.
Thinking about it, if we do approach there, it would probably be wise if Carv was riding Redwing. Definitely out of sight, but still being within eyeshot of the location we're supposed to be in. Because, again, they're not expecting him, at least from what I've gathered, if it is indeed someone who wishes us harm. So give us a little advantage there.
Right.
And I can wear a fake mustache.
Yep.
Glasses,
They'll definitely
fake
never
mustache.
recognize you then. Other than that, let's see. Sounds like if we walk in there, we are indeed walking into trouble, regardless of who it is we're seeking.
Do we have time to go break into the house before we go?
Well,
to
you
this?
said it's noon tomorrow. What time is it now?
Oh, it's, probably around noon.
All right, so yeah, we got a full day. I say
okay.
absolutely. Let's go into her mansion first.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think that we should send her a message, though.
Well,
Oh,
make sure
right.
it's,
The sending stone. Yeah.
make sure it's nonchalant, but something she would probably respond to.
Hey, you up?
Like, hey,
What are you wearing?
Up for dinner again tonight?
How about that pool party we talked about?
So I got a tribe to restart. Want to help me?
Finn is a water elemental, and we're all diving in. Come join us. No.
When we send a message through the stone, can anybody hear it who's in the vicinity, or?
No, the recipient hears. If I remember right, the recipient hears it like a whisper next to them. So basically, unless somebody was right next to them and was listening, they wouldn't hear it.
Well, all right. Well, what if we just? I don't think we even nonchalant then, right? Can't we just ask, "Are you okay? Are you in danger?" Or something
Well,
like
if
that.
somebody else has taken it.
Well, yeah. I don't think that's going to help us anyway, then, right?
Well, I mean, it depends. They might, just in case they didn't, decide to confiscate it off of her, and she still has it. Because, I mean, it's not too large in size. And somebody's like, oh, a rock. If they don't recognize it as a sending stone.
Yep. Well,
I don't know. You want to say something like, we're coming to see you. Are you home? Something like that?
No, because I give them
think
warning.
yeah, I mean, I think
Oh, because they'll know where we are, yeah.
we should say something along the lines of, concerned about you. Please let us know if you're okay. Got some strange letters. Something like that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. But
Well, how
Yeah.
about haven't seen you in a long time? Want to meet up at, like, X, Y, and Z?
Oh, XYZ is an awesome place.
Well, you go with the classic, the King of Fire.
Yeah. And then,
Sure.
Just to be extra thorough, after we search the place, we could set like a date and time in the evening to kind of just show up there and peruse the place in case anyone does actually respond. And it's not Serianna.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so you're sending that message?
Sounds good.
Yep.
Okay. No response.
And these are instantaneous, right? These messages.
Well, I mean, assuming you would assume, if they had the stone, they'd be able to respond in a few minutes at least. Even if they had to get it out of a pouch or something,
Right.
because they've got to be holding it to be able to send it. But several minutes go by and there's no response.
Yeah.
All right, time to do some breaking in.
Yep.
The breaking in is actually shockingly easy.
You open the door.
Oh,
Exactly.
really? Oh, Kalino's all excited.
You
Bummer.
open the door, it's not even locked.
Damn.
Huh.
Kalino be like, Serianna, we got to work on your security system.
Okay, so you guys are gonna search around?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we all split up to cover more ground?
This
Yes.
is going to be real quick because we need to wrap up tonight.
All right.
It's a little weird. There's the sitting room. That you've been in several times. You walk into another room, and there are some paintings that have been done, and it looks to you sort of like your dream images from the prophecy
Oh.
that are set up around the room on canvases.
So are we in the paintings?
Well, no, I mean the view,
Oh,
point
from-
of view and the
Right, from our
elements
perspective, yeah.
that have been done, and then where it gets weird. The rest of the house, the rest of the tower is empty. No furniture, no clothes, nothing.
Hmm.
And
Nope.
we've
Have we
been-
only ever been in the sitting room before?
Yeah,
Oh god, so we've never seen the rest of the house.
you've never seen the rest of the house.
Because we've been in the foyer and then the other room. That's pretty much it.
And thinking back, no guards, no servants.
Yep.
She's been the only person you've ever seen there.
Oh crap. I wonder. Wow. I don't know. This could be so many different ways, but
Well, let's
She said
just
very
get
much-
out of here.
well. So wait, is there any other? I don't know. Is there
Actually-
anything else of interest if we in this room or anything or?
No, I mean, like I said, the paintings you recognize because it sort of matches up with your descriptions that you told her.
Right.
So she may have been. These may be paintings she herself did.
Do they appear to be fresh paintings or older paintings?
Well, I mean,
The paint's
like
not wet,
paint.
obviously, right?
No.
I mean, they got some dust on them or not?
No, I mean they're not
Okay,
dusty. I mean they're clean. They're clean. Everything is clean, but there's no, anything that you would expect to see in a normal home,
Right.
much less an expensive home, is not there.
I forget. Was there books in this room?
Yeah, there were.
Yeah, the sitting room is like a library as well. I mean, books everywhere.
If we pull all of them, do they reveal secret message?
No, they reveal pages.
Ah, yes.
Well, that's good too, because Clean loves
So
it.
Carv looks at him and goes, "So how'd you meet this woman again?"
Well, by the way, so Carv was not there when we had that dream stuff, right?
No, he was not there. So that's what we leave on tonight.
All right.
Oh, it's very mysterious.
and-
Mysterious ending.
And next session is going to be very interesting.
She has an apparition inside her, doesn't she?
Secrets that have been waiting for some answers and things for what, almost a year now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
roughly.
as Trip pointed out, in I guess just under a month, right, or a couple. Was it?
He's
the
the
weeks.
19th.
The 19th.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so. Whatever, I guess whatever. When your anniversary of doing the show, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Awesome. Exuberance.
In the chapo, a listener's mate says, is one of the paintings of the TARDIS exploding. He wanted to make a Doctor Who reference. Nope, sorry.
No. Just the world burning. That's
Fantastic.
All right, so secrets revealed next time. So if you watch our DC action show, it's going to be even better than learning who Savitar is in the Flash. All right, cool. Thank you very much for watching, folks. If you're watching live or in post, we always appreciate it. Thank you to listeners mate for commenting along there. So next week, 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday, we'll be doing the Strange because we alternate every other week with 2 different games, and Mark's is the game master of that one. So we have some strange times, I'm sure, and
It's gonna get strange.
always.
There's gonna be some GM intrusions.
No.
Of course there will be, because I'll be running like 5 critical failures. And so 2 weeks now we'll be back in Dungeons and Dragons, and we'll pick up here and maybe find out the mysteries of what happened to Serianna and who she is. I'm actually getting excited for that. Because we really actually have no idea who she is.
Yeah. Well, she seemed trustworthy so far.
I know, but now, oh boy, now I'm getting the idea that she's maybe like one of the baddies. Hey, Carv, don't shake your head. You weren't there.
I do seem to remember saying something last time we talked to her. I'm like, why do you trust her again? Made her mistake or something? What was that?
Because he used the line from what's its face, the Dresden Files, to describe how beautiful she was. You like those books, so you should appreciate that.
Yeah.
I used the description that Harry has of Mab in the 4th book.
That should have been your clue right there.
Hey, stop ruining it for me. I haven't read that book.
Oh man.
Although I also fortunately read something that I find out what happens to Harry in one of the recent books, so that's kind of
What a world! What a world!
All right. Anyway, so yes, hope you join us next Monday. Sunday night, we'll do DC Action Hour, Marks and I and Danielle. And we talk all the latest episodes of Flash, Supergirl, and Arrow. And again, these shows are wrapping up their current seasons, and things are getting really good and interesting, all those shows. So that was always fun. And all right, so let's give some links before we get out of here. Trip.
Sure. If you want to check out the League of S.T.E.A.M, it's a fun steampunk web series. Just check us out at leagueofsteam.com or on YouTube at League of S.T.E.A.M. Or I have another fun web series called The Division. You can check us out at What Is the Division? And that's pretty much it for me.
All right, Marks.
You can find some stuff about me over at Marks.
And Frozen.
All right, so he was going to say markspyle.com, marxpyle.com, and he is at Mr. Marks on Twitter.
There you go.
I guess I covered it for you, Marks. I got the links out.
Yep.
I was like, oh.
And you can check him out on GenreTainment, which is a really cool podcast he does.
Thank you.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. See, I've heard this so many times, I could just do it for everybody.
He's not lying, guys.
And for example, so here, I'll kick Nate off. If you want a good time, call Uncle Muffles. Take it away.
There you go. Thank you very much, Jeff. Yes, I'm Uncle Muffles on various social media platforms, and if you would require someone for just playing a few games, having a good time, wink, wink, and also voice acting, narrating, or doing any of those awesome little skits, please inform me, and I'll be on the job because I work pro bono, which, in case you weren't familiar, means free.
All right. I thought I meant you would do it for sex.
No, that's pro boner.
Oh, right, nice. Very nice, sir. All right, and some
can find me here causing all kinds of problems for these folks. and increasing paranoia exponentially. So we'll see what happens next time.
Aberrations.
All right, of course, you can check all other stuff out at supergeekedup.com. All the shows I do besides the ones with these guys, like Super Geeked Up, which is our geeky culture improv show, and Super Knocked Up, comedy web series about superheroes and villains having babies. Well, just one villain and one hero now having babies. Be weird. And that's on Amazon now, as is The Division, actually, which
That's true.
I mentioned earlier. So you can check those out. And
Trip
Yes.
needs his time because we got sidetracked because Mark's just like froze on us.
Oh no, I did my time. I'm good.
did
yeah, no,
Okay,
I went to him
cool.
first. He got all his out. Yeah.
Yep.
I blanked.
No worries.
Also, folks, let me give a shout out. Last week, I was on a show called the Retro Reload Podcast. I've been on a couple of times, and I got to talk actually about the show we do here in gaming and all that stuff, and how I may be GMing maybe in the near future. So we got to talk about all that good stuff as well.
Nice.
So you can check that out. Retro Reload Podcast is what they're named on YouTube and Twitter. So check that out. It was last week. You can see me on there. All right, cool. That's it. Hopefully you can see some of you Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern for DC Action Hour. Then Monday night Mayhem, 8 p.m. Eastern for The Strange. Thank you very much for watching. As always, have fun adventuring, everybody. Bye.